Hey, how's it going? My name is Brendan Lodica, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Highway to Hell on the guitar. So first off, in order to learn this song, we're going to need to know 4 chords. And those 4 chords are E major, A, D, and G. And although we'll need to learn 4 chords, we really only need to know 2 chord structures. And here's how that works. So your first chord, E major, has a structure that looks something like this. And your other 3 chords are actually going to have the same structure. They're all going to have that of a basic power chord, which looks like this. So that's A, D, and G. As you can see, it's all the same structure, it just moves along different places on the neck. So let's get back to E major. Now first off, you're going to start with your first finger, and you're going to place it on the 4th string from the top, the 3rd string from the bottom, and that's the G string. Your second finger is going to go on the 2nd string from the top, 5th string from the bottom, and that's the A string in the 2nd fret, first finger in the 1st fret. And then your 3rd finger is also going to go in the 2nd fret on the 3rd string down from the top and the 4th string up from the bottom, and that's the D string. So once again, to recap, that's your first finger in the 1st fret on the B string, your 2nd finger in the 2nd fret on the A string, and your 3rd finger also in the 2nd fret on the D string. So we start off with your first finger on the 1st fret on the top string, which is the E string. And then your 3rd finger and your 4th finger are both going to be in the 3rd fret, because remember, they're separated by 1 fret in the middle. And they're going to be your 3rd finger on the A string and your 4th finger on the D string. In order to play the next 3 chords, you basically take that structure and move it into a couple different places around the neck. And in order to show you how to do that, I'm going to describe to you the places that the chords are going to be by telling you only where your first finger goes. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because your first finger is going to be playing the root note of the chord, which is why the chord has that name. So to start off, we have A. And in order to play A, we're going to take your first finger and put it on the 5th fret on the E string. And that's an A note. And then for the next chord, we have D. In order to play D, you're going to take the entire structure and move every finger down 1 string. So that means that you're going to have your first finger on the 5th fret on the A string, and that's a D. And next, we're going to go back up, and we're going to move everything down 2 frets. So your first finger is going to be on the E string yet again, and you're going to be playing in the 3rd fret, and that is a G. Now we need to talk about strumming pattern, and in order to do that, we need to talk about the song's basic beat. This song has a beat in a 4/4 pattern, and what that means is that you count it with the beat falling on the quarter note. So it counts in 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in order to count the strumming pattern, we need to count it out in 1/8 notes. So we go 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. A set of 1/8 notes consists of an alternating pattern between the A chord and the D chord. And the A chord gets the first 2 strokes, and the D chord gets the second. So what that sounds like is this. And that's back to the E chord. So we have E, A, D, A, D, A, E. And you end on the E major chord. So next we're going to talk about the strumming pattern of the chorus. And in order to talk about the strumming pattern of the chorus, we need to once again work the beat. So the beat of the chorus is also going to be in 4/4. It's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now we can talk about how the chords are applied to that beat pattern. So the chords that we're going to be using for the chorus are A, D, and G. And in order to play that, the first 4 beats are only going to be the A chord. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then next, we're going to be using the D and the G. And the G is only going to fall on the 3rd beat, and the D is going to fall on the rest of them. So what that's going to sound like is 1, 1, So together, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's what it looks like together. Verse. Chorus. So those are the two main parts of the song, the verse and the chorus. You kind of just play the verse over and over again during the verse, and the chorus over and over again during the chorus. You gotta listen to the song to find out where those changes occur. And as for the solo, you basically just play the verse underneath it as the backbone of the song the entire way, because the solo is going to be saved for another lesson.